So we've just visited the next level with Jumanji. We're going to take...
Weird, isn't it? Because there's about 4 levels, not just the next one.
I know. I'm like, how many more levels are there going to be on this? No, it's a really, really enjoyable movie. And here at OffScreen, we're not just talking about the big movie that's out this week. We've got other ones as well that you might want to see on an alternative fashion, starting with Citizen K. Not Citizen Kane, Citizen K.
Yeah, I hate this. Every time I've typed it into a search engine all week long, as soon as you get to the K, it adds the A-N-E.
You get the life history of Orson Welles.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. I want the new Alex Gibney documentary, and that's what it is. I love me an Alex Gibney documentary.
Right. Yeah.
Been a fan of Gibney's for absolutely years, and this is his documentary about Mikhail Khodorkovsky.
Say that again?
Mikhail Khodorkovsky.
Okay.
Right. Mikhail Khodorkovsky was at one point believed to be the single wealthiest man in all of Russia.
Ooh,
and the way that this happened, after the fall of the Soviet Union, he was one of the powers that be that got into the relatively new at that point, concept of modern media.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys who either intentionally or otherwise helped to build Putin as a power. And as Putin rose and rose to become the Putin that we know today, he obviously started looking inwards at potential threats, people within his social circle, and Khodorkovsky would go on to spend a decade in prison, but he would never give up, and he would eventually get out and let his opinion be known. He stood as a political force opposite Putin, and he does to this day, only now he's based right here in London. We've not got a clip for you because it is nearly all in Russian. Gibney himself comes to London, and we see him on the Piccadilly line, interviewing Khodorkovsky. It's very strange when you see this deposed political, this exiled political.
It's so strange that it's so near,
Yes, it is so near. It's all of our stomping ground, and we just see this guy being interviewed. Yeah, I kept thinking, are Becks and I going to walk past this guy in a moment?
Well, I wouldn't know who Alex Gibney was if I didn't see him in real life. But what I do know is that he did produce the documentary that I love, which is Going Clear, which
the
is
Scientology one. Yes.
That for me, I saw the Louis Theroux one as well, but for me, I felt like Going Clear explained from start to finish exactly what Scientology was. It made it all clear.
Going Clear was clear for you, yes.
But it had everything. But whereas when you step into something like Louis Theroux's Scientology documentary, you basically get to only see it from his point of view, and you have to have some sort of understanding before you go in and watch it, which I think this one allows us to, to visit that topic without, having seen anything before. That's the power I think Alex Gibney has.
Alex Gibney's a very good documentarian. I will say as well, his WikiLeaks documentary, We Steal Secrets.
Yeah.
That was genuine. That's from 2013. That is really good as well. That was about that point when we started getting the Benedict Cumberbatch movie and things like that. When, what do you call him? Assange was like a fashionable guy for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It was around that point when we started getting all the films. Also, Freakonomics, I think a lot of people have seen Freakonomics. And the Armstrong lie was quite popular as well. The Lance Armstrong one.
Yeah, was that... I'm getting confused with the Ron Howard one of those. Is that
the one with Chris O'Dowd?
I think so.
Yeah. I think that was the programme. That was the narrative one, and there was a documentary one.
Well, there's been so many.
Well, yes, there were. Yeah, turns out people were very, very into him. But Alex Gibney, great documentarian. The problem with this film, although I didn't really know the story, I'm a Russian history nerd, but because I became a Russian history nerd around my GCSE years, because obviously we did Russian history as part of our GCSE thing. My Russian history only really goes up to
the Bolsheviks.
The early to mid 90s.
Oh, right.
Goes from early 20th century through to the fall of communism. So my Russian history really is hazy after that.
Okay.
And it's not something that is tremendously well documented in media, other than we know who Putin is because of contemporary geopolitics, how it relates to Trump, etc. We now know a lot more about Putin.
Does he make it so relatable in the sense that he it is people that are kind of go, I've got these issues with Trump, I've got these issues with Putin, I've got all of these other issues, that you can understand that from this documentary.
Yes, he does. In fact, my argument with it is I think he makes it too broad. I actually think, because there's an entire section about Putin in there that you just sit and think, I know who Putin is.
Yeah.
I don't need a Putin biography because I know who he is. But then I do sit there and think, yeah, but I understand that not everyone does. So, okay, I guess.
We all have quite a skewed sort of view of Putin as well. Like we see what we want to see because of what the media are portraying him. to be, you know, we don't know why we don't know why he keeps getting voted in, but he does, and we can imagine why he keeps
we can
getting
imagine.
yeah, we can imagine. But actually, who knows what goes on, and we only see it from one side over here. Which
I will say is it does make its point, does tell its story well. It is a little bit sluggish in the first half, and then as a result has to race through the second. I think with an overlong Putin section smashed in the middle. I thought that was to its detriment. But other than that, it is a solid Alex Gibney documentary. There isn't really a bad Alex Gibney documentary. I think 0 Days was a bit trying, but I think that was the cyber one.
I would say on the scale of Alex Gibney documentaries, if you haven't seen one, and if you can get hold of it still, Going Clear is a
Going Clear is the best one.
It's the best one by far. Yeah.
It's the best one.
But I don't know if you can watch it anymore.
Isn't it?
It was banned. It had a one-time showing on Sky, which I remember I cancelled everything in my diary to watch it.
I feel like it was on Prime.
Oh, is it back?
I'd watch
like
it
again
on Prime
in a
or
heartbeat
Netflix at
to
some
refresh myself.
Right.
I'd definitely watch it.